Hello everyone, I'm Marlina Wahyu Lestari, a second semester student from the STEAM Miami campus. How are you guys? I hope you are well and in good health. In this video, I want to convey material about preparing the young generation of Indonesian teenagers for Indonesia's Goal 2045. In 2045, Indonesia will enter the golden generation. It requires Indonesia to prepare its young generation ready to face the moment well so that gold generation become tough and think forward, but always hold firmly Pancasila values. The 2045 gold generation is the hope of the Indonesian nation future. Education is a very central medium in preparing the gold generation, especially its character. The character that must be built must be holistic and comprehensive based on Pancasila. Education not only transfers knowledge but also values primarily character. Characters implemented in the golden generation must be based on three aspects, namely the value of honesty, the value of truth, and the value of justice. Young generation hard work for Indonesia at 2045 goal. Indonesia's goal 2045 was a government vision to build a software age, just and prosperous developed country with superior human research and mastery over knowledge and technology. Indonesia will become known as one of the world economic forces. At the end of the 100th Republic of Indonesia, Indonesia is expected to have a strong and dignified national and governmental endurance. To make that happen, the government has set up 4 pillars for Indonesia's goal 2045. It was built on Pancasila Foundation and the 1945 Constitution that became the basis of the state. The purpose of pillar is to protect the Indonesian people, to enlighten society in the nation, to promote public welfare, and to preserve social justice. As for the pillars to realize Indonesia 2045, among other things: first, human development and scientific mastery. The first, based in Indonesia's equitable educational growth, improved health and quality of life, increased cultural role in development, labor reform, and increased ethnic contribution in development. Good education effectively enhances human resource, encourages productivity, and raises life expectancy. In addition to education, culture also played a role in improving development through the cultural values of the nation. To accelerate economic development progress, technology must be put to good use, labor productivity needs to be improved, and labor markets must be adaptive and flexible. Second, sustainable economic development. The second pillar focuses on Indonesia industrial growth and tourism, increased investment in international trade, maritime economic development, environmental commitment, energy and water efficiency reduction, and increased farmer and food resilience. The strong desire to become the world's largest economy and influential country in Asia Pacific continues to promote investment, trade, industry and service, maritime and tourism. Indonesia will be able to reach a parallel position with the world developed economies. Indonesia is so highly committed to maintaining its environment. Third, development equalizing. The third pillar focuses on eradication of poverty, equalizing of regional development, valuing of income and business opportunities, and integrated and equitable building of infrastructure. Since income inequality results in increased poverty, governments seek economic downsizing with strategies that ensure a basic step toward ridding poverty. Equalization in various areas has been increased by building inter-risk lines, transport routes, access routes to the outer and remote areas, and increasing virtual and digital connectivity. More inclusive and redistribution policies are being developed to cover all community groups. 4. National resilience and governance. Fourth pillar is based on bureaucracy and institutional reform, active foreign policy, substantive democracy, anti-corruption reinforcement, a national legal system, and strengthening resilience and safety. In order to achieve strong national In order to achieve strong national governance and resilience, government began to promote substantial democracy. Institute national and bureaucracy reform are also undertaken to realize government function that promote public good. The development of the law was directed to the realization of a law-abiding society. The role of society for Indonesia 2045. From this explanation, it can be concluded that Indonesia's goal 2045 is the government's vision to bring Indonesia into a developed country with a strong economy, quality human resources, and virtuous character. To realize Indonesia 2045, the role of the community is needed. Without community support, economic problems, corruption, social inequality, and poverty cannot be completely resolved. As good citizens, we must support this vision by working hard, honing skill, increasing knowledge, and being wise in attitude. Thank you for watching and see you next video.